who are you to tell me that my personal experience is invalid? I think that that's something that a lot of Democrats need to look within, because how have you tried? Kamala Harris is in office right now and has not tried to do anything about the border, has not tried to not tax people on tips, and has not tried to do anything about our failing education system. So everything that she's promising she can do for you on day one, she could do right now, but she's not trying to. So that's something to, for some Dems to take home. So are you telling me that with all the black wealth that exists here in Atlanta, with all the black millionaires that live here in Atlanta, why in the world do 92% of APS students are illiterate? Make it make sense. And we have Democratic mayors, we have Democratic city council members, we have Democratic commissioners, and for whatever reason, 92% of the kids here cannot read. That statistic did not exist in Nevada. So again, I don't know if it was the fact that I got lucky. I can't say that, oh my God, it's the teachers that suck out here. I would never demean our educators here in Atlanta. But what we can acknowledge is the numbers, sir. And so while you want to call me not smart, please tell me what your side has done to fix the illiteracy rate that we see in our black children. Absolutely nothing. And in fact, not only have they not done anything to address the illiteracy issue, but then they're further confusing their kids by confusing your kids by telling them that there's 53 genders, and that by telling them that your love for your best friend must mean that you are a pansexual, asexual. Kids under the age of anything high school should not be thinking anything sexual, period. Sexual should not even be in their vocabulary. So for you to say that I'm not smart because I'm willing to call out all of the degeneracy that exists within our current education system only points to your lack of intelligence and your lack of initiative to actually do something in regards to saving our children and saving our schools.
Yes, I know exactly that this lady is intelligent. Look at what she's doing here. Liberals try to call her names simply because she took a decision as a black woman to support Trump. It is a problem to them. She came here to actually bring the truth, expose why she took that decision, and it aligns with a lot of people, calling out how children in this state cannot even read simply because of the way they have corrupted the minds of young people with different kind of things. This lady, if you don't know, Trump called her up, I think at Chick Fil A. That is where she met Trump, and from a rally in Georgia, she appeared and she went viral on social media. I think I did a video about her. Now she is a strong Republican I've not seen before. She is intelligent and she is wise. Something happened today. CNN is now going.
Michael.
That sounds like self-hatred and justification of white supremacy. And let me just say this, because this Congresswoman is a wonderful human being, but when you disrespect Kamala Harris by saying you will call her whatever you want, I know you don't intend it to be that way. That's the history and legacy of white disregard for the humanity of black people.
So now you're calling me racist.
I didn't say. I just said you weren't a racist.
That is complete.
No, you don't have to intend racism to accomplish it.
You are intending that I am
your disrespect
racist,
of Kamala
and
Harris
that is
part and
offensive.
parcel of a tradition of disrespect.
It's offensive,
Congresswoman,
and it's
why can't you just?
offensive.
I'm not calling you a racist. I'm saying what the practice is racist.
You absolutely are.
Let me get it. No, what's disgusting is your disrespect of her.
Professor.
This gentleman said, I didn't know her name. He's trying to do it.
Is her disrespect of women. She doesn't know what a woman is. And if 25 years ago,
white women don't have the ability to tell black women who paid the price of blood to make this country what it is, to tell them they're not real women.
25 years ago,
they care for your babies.
25 years ago, I became the first woman to graduate from the Citadel, the Military College of South Carolina. I fought my way through it.
So pronounce her name right.
Let me actually
pronounce her name right.
Kamala Harris. If
Kamala.
You said this before. It's Kamala. You're doing this on purpose, Congresswoman.
That's disrespectful.
You can't expect people to
if
respect
a
your
man
service
put on
if you
a
don't
skirt
respect
and walked
hers.
that stage 25 years ago, she
You're
would
a
have
white
said
woman
it. She would have
disrespecting a
taken
black
that
woman. That is
achievement away from women.
Professor
Dyson, let me get in here because I want to play one more bit from Ellie's.
Yes, for people who don't understand what is going on here, CNN descended into racism rule over pronunciations of Kamala. Representative Nancy Ma was forced to defend herself against accusations of racism over her pronunciation of Kamala name, despite Biden saying it's the same way on numerous occasions. Biden did the same thing, and The liberals will not see it for political reasons. They will pick up people. Oh, you did that willfully. You did that. It's crazy. Yes, in another video, this should disturb everyone. When you take a look at this article, CNN just says Kamala housing proposal just added $25,000 to the price of every home in America.
Just a minute around the corner. For some people, it's already started. They already know what that cost is.
Matt, we had to interrupt you before you were.
I know, and I wanted to hear your answer.
Oh, it was so intelligent. I already forgot.
Well, yeah, it was a great response that unfortunately we had to cut away from. But now that you've heard the speech, what stands out to you as the most clear and effective line of attack that we're likely going to hear from Republicans as a response?
Two things. I think number one, she took a lot of far left positions during her first run in 2019 and 2020. She has, temporarily kind of moderated these through some anonymous quotes from aides saying, well, she doesn't really want to ban fracking anymore. She doesn't want to do this, doesn't want to do that. This new program that she's kind of doing is pretty far left. $25,000, price controls essentially. That's number one. But the other thing is, kind of conveniently forgot she was vice president for the last 4 years when a lot of the housing market crisis was at its worst, when inflation was at its worst. So there's a lot of memory holding that. But look, when it comes to the $25K, I mean, you just added $25,000 into every price onto every home.
Kamala's plan is to artificially inflate the housing market, giving first-time home buyers $25K will simply launch demand into the stratosphere and make home costs rise significantly. You can increase housing demand dramatically without first increasing supply. When you take at her new policy she put out, this is what she wants to do. She wants people to buy more homes without increasing the supply. A lot of people will actually see a drastic increase in price because the houses are not there. So people selling will automatically inflate the prices, and a lot of people will suffer as a result of this. Yes, this second lady said a lot of things that make sense. I'm seeing a lot of Republican ladies coming out, strong. She said everything that I had in mind. If they are struggling to do this, these are just fake promises they are putting out to deceive people. Oh, a Republican cannot do this. Oh, we want to do this. We are a party of working class. These are the kind of talking points these people want to gear up. Now looking into real sense of what they're trying to do, why can't they stop government spending? We understand what they do every single time. I don't want to talk about this Ukraine issue, how they send money every single day. These are some of the reasons. If they learn to stop a lot of this expenditure, that will put inflation down. If you want to give money or do this to housing market, a lot of people will not even go into real estate because they believe that there is no gain into the business. So what will be the need? They won't do that at all. They should be able to see exactly what they're doing. This will backfire.